Thanks for voting. Would you like a sticker?
Today we are participating in Tennessee's first ever student mock election.
Glad to be at Page today.
We anticipate well over 200,000 students statewide participating in it.
There's a big buzz around the school and people seem pretty excited about it.
Oh, it's exceeded my expectations, frankly. I've loved to see how energized the students were. From what I understand, they said voting started at 7:30 this morning, but they had students here lined up at 7 o'clock.
You know, lots of teenagers have a say and aren't able to express it.
To realize that they have an opinion too, and it gets them ready for when they do turn 18 and are able to vote.
This election is getting so much coverage and is definitely going to be one of the most historical elections we've ever had.
I feel like they're really excited to have their voice be heard.
This election is getting so much more coverage, and so it's sort of impossible not to talk about it.
It's cool just knowing that that person's that they're writing down what they believe and who they think would be best to run our country.
It's really encouraged them to take this seriously when they actually do it for real.
Getting them as students to be engaged in these discussions, and then know these students at this school are either voting in this presidential election or will be voting in the next one.
You know, because since they can't vote for real, I think this is a nice opportunity for them to, you know, show who they favor, you know.
The fact that we can be more open and have these conversations that have been difficult to have for years and years and able to make actions on that.
Well, I had a spirited discussion with one of them about why he wanted to vote for a certain candidate, and a very intelligent young man. I won't give you his name, but very intelligent young man, and understood how that candidate's values lined up with his own.
Yeah, I have a lot of friends who are you know, share the same views as I do, and lots that contradict that.
He was even talking about some of his friends who are going to be voting for somebody else, and he wishes they had done more homework.
I do. I feel like it is really important to have your opinions be heard.
It's pretty neat seeing seniors right now who are eligible to vote. So a lot of them are 18 and they're going to vote for the first time, but even freshmen who are 14 years old, and you can kind of see the excitement building and knowing that in 3 or 4 years they're going to be doing it for real as well.
I think people just kind of do it, but before they vote, I kind of hear people's opinions and how excited they are to vote for their favorite candidate.
Even though I'm not old enough to vote in this election, you know, whoever is elected is going to be the president when I start college.
I know a lot of adults are kind of having fatigue with all the media coverage, but I think students are really excited about it.
So in my adult life, they're going to be the ones who are starting me off.
Even today, I heard a lot of students talking about what they hear in the media, and we can kind of use that to really teach kids to evaluate sources and really kind of understand what somebody's saying, what's their bias, their perspective.
It's really neat to see that and see that, you know, people, high schoolers, you know, we've got to say.
Just seeing the excitement in the lines, it's overwhelming.
It's interesting. Would you like a sticker?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for voting.
A female candidate running for president, and you know, that's something I have always looked forward to, you know, wondered since I was a little girl, looking at all of these lists of presidents and saying, hey, why isn't there somebody who represents me up there?
I wish that everybody who is not going to go to the polls on election day could see the excitement that these students feel when they're coming to vote in a mock election.
They think, you know, teenagers, they're so involved with social life and everything, but we really care about our future.